Good morning. It is Monday the 23rd. I am Lady German, and with me is Amanda.
Hey.
How you doing? Good looking.
I'm doing good, beautiful. How you doing?
Oh, girl, don't ask me that, because it's Monday, girl. The week is starting, and I feel fresh. Amen?
Amen, Ashe.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about, it's Monday. Usually we start off with a lot of things happening the first day of the week. Girl.
Always.
And like always, trending topics. Let's do this, because, honey, there's a lot of topics, and you might be one of them, too.
Oh, well, I better not be. Oh, well, maybe I'll.
I
Depends
think
on
you
what the
is,
topic
baby.
is, child. It depends on what the topic
you hosting
is.
or you not hosting? Okay.
Right, am you hosting or not? No.
Let's talk about Lil Nas X, honey.
Child. Did you see the picture with the rollers, though? Like the roller waves?
Baby, let me tell you, I don't got
up, fingernails.
That is my man.
Yes, I'm here.
That's my man. And something, the reason why I love Lil Nas so much is because, like, femininity, especially on POC and black men, it's so like, oh my God, like, you can't do that. Like, that's bad. Like, imagine being like gay and black. Like, that's like, and feminine. Like, like, it's like something that's so hard.
But people don't understand like the origin of like our people.
Yeah.
Like even when we're I'm really, really into spirituality, and like even the Orisha cards. Like I know some of y'all have the decks at home.
Okay.
Like the Orishas like have like these beautiful garbs, and like Abatua has a skirt on. So I'm like, I'm just not understanding like where, again, gender conformity, gender politics, and how society forces what we should be doing or how we should identify.
But it's crazy that we have done it in the past, and we had, in some communities, in some countries, have accepted it, but then it like reinforces how toxic masculinity works, where it's like, well, no, bitch, we did it different in my country, so I'm gonna enforce it in your country now. And it's just like, the whole colonizer and everything. And but one thing, because I don't want it to drift away from Lil Nas, is that I love his way of like, y'all want to talk about me and y'all want to say that it's bad me doing this performance, I'm gonna do a worse performance the next time I come out. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
As you should. I mean, girl, he was out there going like, he was giving you the stereotypes. He was giving you everything I was like living for. I was like, oh, let me drop my bar. So, amen.
I loved the video. I thought it was really creative. It was done really well. And what I love about Lil Nas X is that Lil Nas X has a message. Like he's pushing this message. Like I'm gonna be who I want to be, regardless of who likes it. And I say, regardless of what you stand, what you think, how you feel, can't you just like respect Lil Nas X for just existing within his with his authenticity? And
something about his authenticity is he's such an author. He's an author.
Those videos, the performances, the music.
You can tell it's him.
It's him. Even to the point where he'll play all of the characters in his video.
And he'll still tell his story.
Yes.
And something I love about him is that you can't, well, it's not even that you can relate. As a person of color, I can relate working, like at a Starbucks and not thinking that I was gonna be known in my community. Like I can, like, it's so many things that I can relate to, just like with my femininity, with jobs, with like dreams, with goals and achievements. And it's so warming and welcoming to see like this like young black male out there just like, okay,
this is me.
Okay.
Period.
Take me as I am.
Period. Poo on, and that's on what? Mary had
a little lamb. Oh, when the saint to go, girl, don't play with me.
Okay, we
another young lady that we got to talk about, because Lil Nas is a young lady sometimes.
Yes.
She clocks in and she punches out.
Yes.
Is Rihanna.
Yes. Okay.
Talk to me, baby.
I love me some
Girl,
Rihanna.
during the pandemic last year, she did this whole Fenty, like, She had
and
like
exploded out on the scene.
okay,
But like, why are people mad that she's a billionaire though? Can like we have a conversation about that? So like, cheers to Rihanna for being a billionaire, sis.
amen.
I
Because
know
you
that's
gotta
hard.
praise it, and that's hard, especially
It's
being
hard
a woman
work.
and a
Exactly.
woman of color.
Talk about it. And in the industry. Like, okay, so
A toxic industry.
that part. With that being said, but also like respecting the fact that she's building an empire. She went from music to now the makeup to the lingerie to the sold out perfume. And what's crazy is I love her marketing tactics. Like, she put up a compilation video of everybody who said that she smells like heaven, which I thought was brilliant. Like, it was really quick, something simple. It's not like she's trying. Like, I feel like at this point, Rihanna doesn't even have to try. She just,
Well, that's the thing with
she just
our,
puts it out.
But like with our community, it's like we don't try, we just are ourselves. And then to like white culture, it's just like, let me grab. Because if I grab that culture, then I shine.
But we're not talking about Kylie trying to strip like her ideas from getting
Or trying to
like,
get the next surgery or
we're not talking about that. But what we can talk about is how now there's a conversation around like what Rihanna's gonna do with her money. And I'm just like, why are y'all mad that you made this person a billionaire? Because Rihanna wouldn't be a billionaire if we weren't buying her products.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like now people are angered and they're like, well, Rihanna's a billionaire. What is her social obligation to society as a whole to give back her money that she worked hard for? Like,
so talking about that, it's always interesting to me personally how we people of color, we always, every time that we are up here, we're expected to give back to someone or a community or a person.
Or step into philanthropy.
Yeah. Or also too, like, hatred is always given to people of color who are being successful. Like, oh, she can't do that. Or like, oh, no.
But we're the same people who made them successful.
Yes.
Interesting how that works out.
Yeah,
right?
so my thing is just like, how is that like, and something that comes from our community too, is it like,
we support and then we are
we also
there.
lash back too.
Right, because a lot of the people that I've been hearing, and like the bloggers and all these other, they've all been POC people. So I'm just kind of like, what's the problem?
What's the tea?
Really, seriously, because I feel like Beyonce, Jay-Z, we talk about them all the time. And it's like, it's a known fact that they give away their money all the time, but they just don't publicize it.
Yeah.
So how do we know what someone's really doing in the background of something?
But that's the thing too, right? Nowadays we have, you know, in quote unquote trending activists, let's say it, because it's like, oh, record me for the gram. Look what I'm doing for the community. Record me so people can know what I'm doing. And it's just like, isn't it more honorable to just do it without being recorded?
It's kind of like when you were seeing those videos going viral of people like feeding the homeless. It's
or
like,
yeah, or like, hey, I have $1,000. Like, I'm gonna go give out.
It's like, I feel like it's more genuine when you give without needing people to be around to see it. You know what I mean? And for all we know, Rihanna could have given away at who knows how much and just didn't publicize it. I think that is really respected too. You know, we don't need to be in everybody's finances, period. That's none of our business.
And we don't have to always promote.
Now, if the practices, I have to cut you off real quick, but if the practices, because Spirit was like,
She was like,
but if
no,
the
wait a
practices are detrimental to people, like if Rihanna was, you know, had a sweatshop that was manufacturing this makeup, I'm just using this as an example, then we have a responsibility to be like, nah, this ain't right. As far as like where she's donating her monies, I don't feel like that's in the same category.
It's her money. And it's also to her hard-earned work, because like, yeah, we may talk about like, oh, this company slashed with her and this and that. At the end of the day, she's
the face of it. So if something goes, I want to quote Brandy Blaze, like, if my name is on the marquee, seriously, it's true. Like, Rihanna's name is on this product, just like Kylie's was on hers. And when people were breaking out and getting defective products and things like that, the backlash came to Kylie. It didn't come to the people who are making the makeup. She's the face of the brand. So when something goes wrong, she's responsible for it. She
either looks good or she looks bad.
I mean, that's your words. I don't know.
I mean, as a public figure, as a public figure in the community, it's like if let's say if I
I'm not
freaking-
being shady, Kylie.
No,
I'm
no,
just
oh
saying.
girl, you want to be shady?
I'm not being shady. I'm just
No, so
saying.
my thing is just like if you, I kind of feel what you're saying because like if you do something where let's say if I'm aggressive to you in public, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then people will take that, oh, this bitch is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Or some people say, oh, she's real. Or some people are just like, oh, well, I can't deal with her because she's going to latch on me and snap. So it's just like people are always looking at you when you are the face of things.
Yes.
Because you are your own business. You're representing
Yeah, it's your
yourself.
it's your reputation.
Repertoire?
Your repertoire.
Oh, shit, bitch, she's fancy. Amen.
Ashe.
Okay. And listen, with that, we're going to go on a little break and we'll be right back with more. What?
We'll be back with more.
We are here.
Yes, we are here.
Are you there?
I'm present.
We'll be back.